All right, welcome to Teeth and Tunes. I will not be your normal host. Your normal host will be Dr. Morgan.
Thank you.
So let's give our listeners like a quick, what is Teeth and Tunes and what did you envision for it? And what do you want them to enjoy when they're listening to this podcast?
Well, I'll tell you, I have had a number of years of experience now and have had the opportunity to study at the feet of those who are considered the top
The
in
goats.
dentistry, the goats. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
And I see that today, with the abilities of our media, there's social media, there's so many different media outlets, and it's an opportunity to reach out to other dentists and let them know what is going on. And for me personally, I was stuck in a rut. Man, early in my career, I was not enjoying dentistry, and thankfully, I was headed down the right pathway of continuing education, and that's what led me on the journey and to study at the best, and to understand that our profession, just like our life, is truly a journey, and it's easy to get stagnant. And you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
And I feel like that there are a lot of younger dentists out there. You know, the dental education today costs so much more than what I did. And in a lot of ways, may not give the students the experience that I had.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that it's important to send out a message of hope in that kind of that same vein of pass it on.
Yeah.
You know, at one point
Yeah.
I was struggling, frustrated, floundering. Thankfully, for the grace of God, others came into my life that had experience that could help me through, help me over that hurdle into the next. And, I would like to be able for this to be an open format of talking about all things dentistry, not just from a technical standpoint, where to go to get the best, but also from how do you run your business?
Right.
We have to run a business. I mean, and as one of my mentors, Pete Dawson, used to say, he loved to say this: profit is not a 4-letter word. And so, there's a lot of truth, but he's like, make a fair profit, a fair profit. Don't gouge your patients. And, but if you've gone to the effort to educate yourself, there's a cost involved with that, not just monetarily, but with family time, other commitments and things of that. And, you've got to work that balance out in your life. So Teeth and Tunes is about that, but that's about running a small business. And there's so many other businesses that are associated with the realm of dentistry, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, and the thing that I liked about the format that we've put together is hosting a guest on, if it's however often we're doing this, that has that expertise and that experience it's just an outlet to share with up and coming dentists, or maybe just even like more established dentists will just enjoy kind of getting some of that feedback. And then the other thing we were going to tie into it was not only the dental world, but your other passion and hobby, the music industry.
Yes.
And the, ins and outs of some of that, the little bit that, we've kind of stepped into it.
So music has been near and dear to my heart for sure. Early on, literally, recently, within recent months, I just saw Three Dog Night, and the lead singer was 83 years old. But in 1968, 69, somewhere in there, when I was like in the 3rd grade.
I was about to say, I've had a patient in West Texas bring me a newspaper clipping of you and your band when
Yes.
you were in 8th grade?
Yes, and I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it goes way back. I remember one of the last appearance of the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show,
Hey,
and we were
man.
watching. And I remember my dad didn't really like them, but I thought they were cool. But music to me is a universal language, and
True.
for sure I learned that through my more formative years out here
Mm-hmm.
in West Texas
Mm-hmm.
with my band director, who happens to be my late band director,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Bill Woods,
Right.
who is inducted into the Texas Music Educators Hall of Fame.
Yeah, some really great educators out here in West Texas.
And he could tickle the ivories like nobody's business. Not only that, but he could also play every single instrument in the band, including percussion, note by note. And you just never wanted him to play your instrument because he smoked 3 packs of Pall Mall unfiltered and drank 10 pots of coffee a day. So, I mean, not only did he help me develop a love of music of all genres, but a intense desire to learn whatever we were playing well, because I did not ever want Mr. Woods's lips to touch my French horn mouthpiece.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. But I remember, so I don't think I've introduced myself to the podcast, but I'm Hailey. I'll be running the sound, but I'm also your daughter and a
Yes,
dental
you are.
hygienist. So there's lots of, and I love music. But yeah, I remember you waking us up to, the Eagles with the guitar. We'd want to sleep, a little longer, and Dad would come in there playing Peaceful, Easy Feeling. And you're like, I don't have any peaceful, easy feelings. Right now, get out of my room.
I mean, it's a great way to wake up. I mean, I want to sleep with you in the desert tonight with a billion stars all around.
You're
I
just
mean,
like, Dad, shut up.
or I hear that train coming,
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
around the bend.
Get out of bed. No,
But no,
so
music
yeah.
is a universal language. I imparted my love of music to my children. All 3 of you have definitely had your musical talents, and all of you can sing very well, as can your mother. So you don't just get it from me. But
True.
I feel like regardless of who I bring in here, from whatever vein of industry and however we try to tie it in to dentistry or running a business or being a good person, music is a universal language. And, one of the things I want to know from everyone is, who's your favorite artist? What are you listening to now? And we're going to find a way. I know that there are rightfully so. There are songwriters, musicians, royalties and rights and things like that. So, we want to find a way to be respectful about that, but yet also promote music. Especially younger artists. I love living here in Lubbock, Texas. I have listened to more new artists since moving here almost 3 years ago than ever before. A long time ago, I can remember radio stations such as Wolfman Jack. I hate to admit that I can remember listening to him at night, but when we lived in Roswell, New Mexico, as a preteen, I remember picking up Wolfman Jack on my radio.
Yeah.
And you just keep going, but I mean, we can connect. Everyone can connect at some level on a musical level, because it truly is a universal language.
Yeah. So in short, Teeth and Tunes is this conglomeration of just the dental world and the industry. We plan to have a lot of professionals on, dentists. We've already hosted, we'll release soon, Tasha, expert at the front desk. All sorts of expertise that we can bring to the dental world, because you love that world. And then looking forward to also having musicians on, dentists who are musicians on.
Yes.
And wrapping in some of that universal language, because obviously dentistry kind of needs that balance of work and play.
Yes,
And
it
that's kind of
absolutely does.
where Teeth and Tune sits, is this, encouraging podcast outlet, and fusing together those concepts.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's a way to. There's so many facets to the industry of dentistry, and I'm surprised every once in a while. I learn as long as I've been in it. Being involved, for instance, in the local dental society, the Texas Dental Association and American Dental Association, I start to see even other individuals, businesses that have a link to all the things that we want to do. And so
Yeah.
my hope
Yeah.
is that this is something that will provide some interest, whether you're young or
Yeah.
whether you're old like me.
Yeah.
You can teach an old dog new tricks, and also just what's life about?
Yeah.
What are the things that we enjoy outside of dentistry?
I love it. Okay, let's
All
wrap it
right.
up. Teeth and Tunes, here we go. Woo!